Alright, class. Today we're going to be talking about how to make citations because I think this is kind of scary for people. It really doesn't need to be, but I'm going to put the video up in case you're concerned. Okay? Now, the format we will be using is APA style of citations, which is more typical in the social studies. In English courses, you might have to use an MLA style, but in the social sciences courses we want to expose you to when you go to college, there are different ways of citing material, and APA is what they use in the social studies more commonly. A little note on the importance of this. In the ages of the internet, it's very easy for me to go just take information from anywhere and take it on a website, hit copy paste, and claim it as my idea. And I think that in the age of so much information being easy at your disposal, it becomes more and more important for people to give credit. So this is very important. Now, in your President Research assignment, right, go to my webpage, the Baer Cave. Right now it's right at the top. It might get pushed down as this project continues, but I have a couple useful links for you. I have the rubric. Here's a worksheet that some of you will have to get done when you're finished. Here's some of my notes on the president. And then right here is the link to Citation Machine. Okay, so we will click on that. Now, here, like I said, there are two formats, MLA and APA. You want to go APA style, right? So you go to there. Now, they give you a number of options for your citation machine. I suggest that you give as much information as you possibly can. So let's say Mr. Baer was searching for information on my president, Rutherford B. Hayes. Okay? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, look here. Here's a nice link, whitehouse.gov. Now, avoid, oh, I don't know. These aren't too bad. But avoid ask.com and stuff like that. Avoid Wikipedia in this case. I'll talk to you about that later. But let's look at this. It's a government site on Rutherford B. Hayes. Okay. Now, here we go. I'm reading this. Oh, wow. He's born in Ohio, fought in the Civil War, was about libertism. Okay, I'm like, wow, this has got some useful information. I'm going to use this information in my research project. So I'll go on a citation machine here, right? And for the web page, you'll notice it wants the author's name, the date published. Now, this information can typically be found. Sorry about that. Where is that? Oh, citation machine has ads, so make sure you shut those off, or that'll be annoying. But go back to Rutherford B. Hayes here, and you read the page, and typically somewhere towards the bottom, you can find out information about the author. And this does a really nice job, right? It says right here, the presidential biographies on whitehouse.gov are from the Presidents of the United States of America by Michael Beschloss and Hugh Sidney. Copyright 2009 by the White House Historical Association. Great. Okay, so I go back to Citation Machine, and it says author's name. Well, there's two. There's Beschloss and Sidney. Okay, so I go back here, and I go, boom, I need 2 authors. And if there's 6 authors or 12 authors, you just keep hitting the plus button, and I keep adding them. So first name first, Beschloss. I don't remember his name. Michael. Right, and then we got Sidney. Hugh. Right, the date published. Give as much information. Oh, good. Dude, shut up. Sorry about that. That's really annoying. They say it was copyright 2009. So we go back. The only thing I know is 2009. Works for me. Okay. We leave the rest of this stuff blank. The title of it, we'll call it the Rutherford B. Hayes site. The URL, that is this. You know, the web information at the top. We go there, we copy that nonsense, we paste it in here. Okay, boom, hit make citation. Great. Now, what it's given me is this big blob of information. Blush M and Sydney H. No date. Rutherford B. Hayes. I should probably capitalize that. Retrieved from www.whitehouse.gov about Presidents Rutherford B. Hayes. Okay, so when I make my works cited, I'm going to copy this into my document on my works cited page. When I use information from this, I'm going to reference it as this, Beschloss and Sydney. So if I use, if in my paper I say that Hayes insisted his appointments be made on merit, not political considerations, that's a pretty good thing. Next to it, I would put in parentheses, hey, Beschloss and Sydney said that. So that's the bottom line. I'm not going to be a real stickler on everything being formatted correctly, but if you have some information that a typical person wouldn't know, you got to tell people where you came from. Now, for your paper, you're required to come up with at least 5 of these, okay? That's fine. Websites are fine. 2 of them have to have direct links anyway to where you found the information. You also need to be able to find a primary source about Rutherford or about your president and use that too. So I do expect most of you are going to find web documents. Don't be afraid of your library has textbooks. They have books on all the presidents that you can use, and that will be great. Okay, so in brief, you find this thing on Mr. Baer's page. Okay, you go in to Son of Citation Machine. You are using APA format. You pick what you're using. I think a lot of you use web pages. Be aware, sometimes it's a journal article or a blog or whatever, but use that link, fill out as much information as possible, hit the citation maker, copy and paste that in your works cited, and that's how you reference it. You put the names in parentheses. Okay? I hope that helps. Don't be intimidated by it. You are safe. It is better for you to oversight than undercite, because if you don't give credit, you're basically ripping off material. Okay, I hope that helps. Talk to you later. Bye.